Hear the reading in the Gospel of John, chapter 13, verses 1 through 11. Now before the festival of the Passover, Jesus knew that his hour had come to depart this world and to go to the Father. Having loved his own who were in the world, he loved them to the end.
It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. Oh, you're here with me. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. When the world seems crazy, it may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. You never left me. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you.
He rang forth his voice. Though it was still strong, it also shook with emotion as he wept. Rags, I take your old rags. Rags. In a little while, the sky showed gray behind the rooftops. It was light enough to make out the shredded curtains and damaged blinds that hung in dark windows.
Behold, I tell you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trumpet.
Today, I brought my Easter basket with a few eggs in it. These eggs are very important because they help show us exactly what Easter is about. Our first egg is the green egg. Let's see what's in here. It's a cross. The cross reminds me that Jesus didn't have to die for me, but he chose to because he knew that was the only way for my sins to be forgiven, for all of our sins to be forgiven, was to sacrifice himself.
Hello, friends. My name is Emil Neese, and we're so glad to come into your home, and we're glad that you're a part of our home here today on this Easter Sunday. There's a lot going on in our church, but here's a few things that you may consider. First, our missions ministry is reaching out on two fronts, both on the global and on the local, to the most vulnerable in our society.
This is a famous story in Holy Week, and it is traditional for us to read it as the church together. And it's one of those moments that Peter has with Jesus, sort of like when Jesus says, "This is not right. You are not to wash my feet." Then Peter almost makes a joke of it. Well, it's like, if not just my feet, but also my whole body, if that's what it's got to take. And then Jesus says, no. What Jesus insists is, he lets Jesus be Jesus. In other words, Jesus has got to do certain things for Peter, just as he has got to do certain things for you and for me. And our response is not to be him, but to receive what the servant offers.